And the trade war with China is hitting U.S. real estate. And as Diana Olick tells us now, it's not just about higher construction costs, but also lower demand from Chinese buyers.
Wes Yu owns one home in Southern California and one in New Jersey, but he is now pulling back from buying more.
The trade war makes everyone, because we're immigrants, we're hesitant, a little scared to invest more because of the political situation.
For several years, the Chinese have been the largest international buyers of U.S. real estate, but their numbers are now shrinking due to the trade war. In the first quarter of this year, Chinese buyer inquiries for U.S. properties on Juwai.com, a Chinese real estate site, were down 27.5% from a year ago, while they were up for properties in Canada, the U.K., and Australia. Inquiries have been down in 4 of the last 5 quarters. Juwai's CEO calls it the Trump effect, a combination of anti-Chinese political rhetoric, a clampdown on visa processing, and tariffs. It's also hurting demand from Chinese students and their families, especially in California.
Students come to America, they feel close to America's spirit, to America's lifestyle. But after the trade war, they have to go back. They have to go back to China, to go back to their country. So they stop to invest in properties.
It's also now getting harder for Chinese citizens to get their money out of the country. As a result of the trade war, the Chinese government is now cracking down on the $50,000 limit on foreign currency exchange.
China-U.S. trade war definitely has a big impact on the Chinese investors.
California real estate agent Angela Wong says 75% of her business used to be Chinese buyers, but now it's less than half.
Before the Trump administration, most of the Chinese use a lot of underground banks, and they use, many, say for example, 20 people, each wire out $50,000 to their bank account over here in U.S. But now they are not even allowed to do that.
So with the funding cut off and some of the financial and educational incentives less appealing, Chinese buyers are simply taking their business elsewhere. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Diana Olick in Washington.